next year, I'm definitely gonna have to worry about, saving money and
Yeah, you
I
gotta
just having enough to pay taxes.
gotta save
Because I
that
mean,
30%.
exactly. Because people don't realize you don't just keep all the money you make.
Yeah.
You gotta pay tax, and I forget about that. Even when I'm like buying something, I'll like put all my money together. I'm like, I have just enough for this, and I'm like, wait, where'd all my money go? And I'm like, wait, this $500 product is actually 550. I just don't realize like all this stuff, like all these extra costs that go into things.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't like that basically the way that it is right now is like if I was gonna stay here, like I can't keep making what I am and expect to save enough to buy a house someday. It's just not possible.
Yeah,
But if I move to New Mexico, I can get a house that we would love and be big enough to get a dog and stuff like that for like a fifth of what it would cost here.
like,
And
California's very expensive.
California is beautiful, man. Like I mean, I did search and rescue here for 4 years, so like I know this place really
Yeah,
well. I've flown through the mountains. I've flown 100 miles offshore. I've all kinds of stuff, man. I've flown and landed next to the Hollywood sign. Like I've done all kinds of stuff, and I love it here. I was doing jujitsu here. There was a gym I was going to in Ventura, and they closed because of the pandemic, and they haven't opened back up yet. And it's just like without that was one of the other reasons why I wanted to live here is because I wanted to keep going to that gym.
yeah,
But them being closed made me realize like if that gym closes and never opens up again, like there's really just nothing for me here.
yeah. And especially as like a content creator, it's like most of your time you're spending is inside.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. So it's like, does it really matter where you are? I mean, like, you have a girlfriend, so you're obviously gonna go out and do stuff. You're not gonna be sitting inside all day by yourself. But like, it's like, is this extra money really the 2 times a week that I actually go out, or however many times you'd actually go outside, go out to dinner or something? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. California's beautiful, but I don't think it's worth how much money people pay for to live here.
Yeah, and I when I had that drop happen where like my viewers basically got cut in half with like school and everything happening again.
Yeah,
Um I looked at those numbers and I was like that's going to affect what I make this month, you know? And so my girlfriend's like, "Well, what are we going to do if like, the next 6 months, like you don't make any more than you did last month?" And I was like, if it comes down to it, like if we were really that worried about finances, like we have two cars and I rarely drive anymore. I'm always at home working. So I was like, if push came to shove, we'd sell one of the cars, you know?
exactly.
And she hated that idea. She's like, no, we both earned our cars. We don't need to sell those. And I'm like, it's a car. The way that I look at stuff is like, if I had to give up doing this, that would break my heart, man. But if I had to
Yeah.
sell, like I got some guns. I was in the military. Like I
Hmm.
qualified for sniper school, so I'm pretty into firearms. I got
Yeah.
some firearms that are worth some money. So, and she was like, "No, you shouldn't have to sell, the guns that you collected or whatever, because I have a few." Um, I was like, "They're just they're just items. I can get another one someday."
Exactly.
You know, if I can still continue doing what I'm doing and I'm happy, that to me that's priceless.
Exactly.
Um, but just talking about that financial stuff, it was like, yeah, we should move. And so then we tried to figure out like what's the best place to move, and Albuquerque, New Mexico seems to be the place.